Hello, my name is Vincent Orduña. Everyone calls me VJ. I'm the artistic director here at the Omaha Community Playhouse, and I'm sitting here with the esteemed Addie Barnhart, who is directing our upcoming production of Dial M for Murder, and we just thought we'd chat a little about the show for you guys. So, Addie, Dial M for Murder, classic thriller. A lot of people might know the Hitchcock film. What drew you to this project?
I was really interested in taking this production, which is honoring and really acknowledging the classic, the film noir style, and updating it for a more modern audience. This adaptation is really quite exciting, and because the focus is so much on the story, the dialogue, and the moments between, we really have to play with pace in a different way than the film is able to do, or than the style of performance was at that time. So in order to sort of give the audience something to lean into, we are taking this on a journey that's a little bit faster than the movie pace is at.
Oh, fantastic.
And that's something that I really enjoy doing, is kind of looking at a piece of theater and assessing what is going to appeal to the people that are coming to see this performance, and how do I acknowledge what I bring into the room, which is I really want something to move so that I'm not getting ahead of it.
Oh, I love that. Speaking of the adaptation, I know that this script got a lot of play in the last couple of years.
It's been really well produced,
and can you talk about how the adaptation might have changed and grown to embrace modern sensibility?
Yeah, so I think the things that I really noticed first about this in terms of the differences between the film and this production are the dynamics of the individual characters. So in the film, Tony is sort of the character that we see everything happen through. Feels kind of like the protagonist, even though I would call him the villain.
Yep.
And in the stage production, in this version of the play, Margot, his wife, and in the film, who is Mark, has been changed to Maxine. And Margot and Maxine are such stronger, deeper characters. They have a lot more involvement in the plot and how things unfold. And that is a lot more exciting, I think, for actors to just have more full, robust characters to dive into. But also the fact that this is a love triangle that is between two women and a man, not two men and a woman, which is really exciting, particularly thinking about the era this is written in. It's set in 1952.
Well, let's talk a little about your actors.
Yeah.
I'm very excited because there's so many, well, everyone's new to me, I'm new to Omaha, but there's so many new people as well as some seasoned. What has it been like assembling this team, and how have they been to work with?
They're an incredible ensemble of people. And I want to say all of our core cast have been on the Mainstage here at OCP before. Some are returning more recently. Brett Foster, for example, was in the fall production of Angels in America Part 2. And some folks have taken a few seasons off.
Nice.
So it's really nice to see a small ensemble of actors, the cast is only 5 people, really get to work together and become a cohesive collective, because there aren't that many folks to get lost in. It's not a huge musical ensemble. So seeing the dynamics between these actors who have worked together in different capacities or maybe have never met until this process, build a rapport and elevate each other's natural talents. They're all, as a cast, really naturally funny people. And it's really fun to lean into that part of the script because there are really beautiful moments and opportunities for comedy. So letting those things shine through with this group of people has been such a gift. And we have 2 really incredible swings who are covering all the tracks as well. So if anything, God forbid, goes wrong, we have people who have already rehearsed the play, capable of stepping in, and they are just as talented as our core ensemble.
Well, I happen to get a glimpse of the set design.
Beautiful.
And it's got this really sort of artistic, abstract feel to it.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little about how those design elements factor into what you put on this stage.
Yeah, I really like to take an opportunity to look at the script and think of it through the playwright's lens. So what have they put this world together for, and how do we interpret it? And this play, for example, is really rooted in realism and naturalism, but it has these heightened theatrical moments. So setting up this beautiful set that's, in a London flat, 1952, designed by Jim O'Thus, it is rooted in realism and it is very naturalistic, but giving sort of this bigger than life view. If you sit in the balcony or further back in the house, you'll get to see his floor. The paint on the floor is almost like a giant game piece, because this play has so much strategy and thinking a few steps ahead and trying to figure out who's going to end up victorious. It's just so exciting to get to play with something that is so classic, but also so updated and fresh. It's really exciting.
Thanks. I love that, and I love that as I sort of watched and walked through all the design elements, there's this real uniqueness to this production that I think will serve our audience as well. If you had one thing or one takeaway, I hate this question as a director, but I'm going to ask it. If you had one takeaway that you wanted the audience to get from the show, what is it?
This feels like a really great opportunity to explore just a little bit of escapism right now. It's not deeply serious, but it is true. There's a lot of things that happen in this play that I think happen in our daily lives, and it's just a good time. And we kind of need that sometimes. So having the opportunity to come to the theater, to sit back for about 90 minutes and enjoy some really delightful storytelling, that's really what I hope our audiences get to take away from this one.
Fantastic. Thanks. 90 minutes, you are clipping along.
That's what we're leaning towards. It's a little bit closer to 2 hours at this point with intermission, but we're working towards 90. That's the goal.
Well, thank you. Any final thoughts?
No, thanks for having me.
It's great to have you. Dial M for Murder opens next weekend. Go to omahaplayhouse.com to get your tickets, and we'd love to see you there.